Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. I'm going to try a whole new spiel here. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, love is always coming into it. So I work with Oracle cards, and I do work with, where are they? Work with tarot cards. And to give you an idea, like how I read, because I get some interesting comments and I feel like people aren't sure what I'm doing. So maybe I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know. But so I do, like when I get the card, like the Two of Swords, I get it, right? So this is what we have here. So, you know, she's going to make a choice. And to me, it's often with swords, it's a choice about truth. So that's, to me, it's a typical way of interpreting that card. But like it'll change for me depending on a situation, almost like an intuitive message. I'll just get this, the best way to describe it is it's like a pull. It's like you get this idea in your head, you need to look at that card, but you need to look at something you haven't seen before in it. And it like it's so strong that I have to do it. So then I do that. And I'll see something. And this is interesting. So I've never noticed that on her necklace, she has 3 medallions coming off. So, you know, if I was looking at this card, I would say there's some sort of significance with the number 3, even though this is a Two of Swords. So there may have actually been 3 choices. One choice maybe is to stay where you are, and there's 2 other directions to go. So like I get into that sort of stuff. So a lot of times the traditional message of this card is not necessarily the message that I'm getting to deliver to you. I don't know how to turn that into a spiel. So anyways, what we're going to do for you today, Sagittarius, is what's coming in your blind spot? What don't you see coming, baby? And I'm doing a different deck than I did for the other ones. Well, I did the Wild Untamed Animal Spirit deck. I'm doing just my regular little animals for you. I did it for Scorpio. I actually just did a live video for Scorpio. I was a little distracted, but I got through it. And yeah, so what's coming towards you that you know nothing about, that it's kind of Spirit's opportunity to give you a little bit of a hint that this is coming, right? So let's see what's coming to our wonderful, gorgeous Sagittarians. What is coming towards Sagittarius they know nothing about? They have no inkling, although I shouldn't say that. A lot of the signs have had an inkling. I think you guys have like really good rear view mirrors checking out that blind spot. Okay, what's coming towards Sagittarius? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Wow, you got 2 cards. Nobody else has had 2 cards. Have they? Oh no, I shouldn't say that. Who had the spider and the peacock? Was that Libra? They had 2 cards. So just you and Libra so far have had 2 cards. You have Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. I love the Vulture card in any aspect of any Oracle deck. To me, this is the energy that comes through to cleanse situations, to get rid of baggage, to get rid of energies that don't serve the new situations, the new energy that's coming in. So it's clearing out the gunk so that the rebirth in something can be wonderful. It can grow. It can be nourished. And then you have Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours, baby. I think this is so important to Sagittarius. I just really feel like Sagittarians, I kind of feel like Sagittarians and Aquarians are very like free loving. I need to go out, I need to meet new people and do new things sort of energy. Aries a little bit, but you guys really, definitely. I think this is a wonderful energy coming towards you, and you're not realizing it, but it feels like it's being brought to you by Vulture today, because Vulture's clearing out what doesn't serve you. You guys had that suitcase a while back, didn't you? I think so. You had the suitcase that you were lugging around with all sorts of stuff in it that wasn't serving you anymore. And because the suitcase was full of this crap, you couldn't put new experiences in it, and it was slowing you down getting to other new experiences. I think Vulture's coming in to help clear that suitcase out. That would be wonderful. And then followed by freedom is yours. Oh, the energy of this horse. They're just dancing in their own beauty. Like this is, it's freedom. It's, you know, not thinking, oh, what's going to happen if I release that burden? You're not even going to look back. Whatever that is, you're not even going to look back. It's going to be beautiful. So having said that, now I'm going to ask how it's going to make you feel. How is this going to make Sagittarius feel when this comes in, when this blind spot comes to their forefront? How's it going to make Sagittarius feel when this comes towards them? That horse is so beautiful. Maybe the horse, that's it. Oh, no, I'm doing 6 cards. That's too many feelings. That's too many feelings. You got to keep it simple for this Aries girl. We can't do that many feelings. 6 cards. 6 cards, my fellow fire sign. How are you going to feel? Oh. Like you can overcome any obstacle. You've got this. You're making new paths. Oh yeah, somebody has sharpened that horn, and you're gonna go through the jungle and clear the vines and clear the stumps and the trees and make that new path if you need to. Yeah, no, you have the freedom. You're getting it, baby. Overcome any obstacle. That's how freedom is yours, and you are gonna be left feeling like you can overcome any obstacle. That is awesome. That is great. I'm okay. I guess that's all. Okay, let's do some tarot, should we? I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing you. I am outside today. It's so funny. While I was doing the reading for Scorpio, I decided to do live because I'm going to do like a real live, like, reading. Well, I guess it was. It was a test. It was so noisy out here. The kids were across the street screaming and hollering. The cars were going by. Now it's a little quieter, but that's okay. That's for you, right? Okay. What is Vulture clearing out, huh? What is the Vulture clearing out to give you this freedom? What is Vulture clearing out? What is Vulture clearing out? Oh, wow. Oh, that's very interesting. So a tower moment. This is weird. I'm getting the message, the residual elements of a tower moment. So it's almost like the tower moment has already come, or you're in the tower moment, but there's like rubble, kind of like rubble aftershocks that's getting cleared out. So wow, Vulture's clearing that out. If you're about to do a tower moment, Vulture will be helping to clear out the rubble. So you can, you know, so the tower crash, oof. You don't need to keep reliving it. You know, you're just going to be able to, the way will be clear. Vulture's making sure there's a path through the rubble. You can walk and keep going. You've recovered from that tower moment. You're okay. 8 of Cups, clearing out an inability to stack what it is you have great feelings of, you know. Clearing out that inability to... Now, that's interesting. I'm getting the message because like with the 8 of Cups tradition, like in most of the traditional tarot, it's someone has their cups stacked and they're kind of walking away. You know, they're going on a journey. I'm leaving the cups behind. I'm going on a journey. I feel like you're going past that. So you're actually exiting the 8 of Cups, which makes sense because Vulture's clearing, which puts you in the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups, oh, I didn't bring the traditional tarot deck with me. So the 9 of Cups, big jolly guy sitting there with a wall behind him. All his cups are lined up and he's happy because he knows exactly what he wants in those cups and he's waiting for the universe to put it in there. It's awesome. And actually in this deck, I shouldn't say that. This deck has your wish is my command with the 9 of Cups. And I want to show you this because you're leaving the 8. Oh, here, there it is. Nice and quick. See? Look at all the cups are lined up, and there's a genie there. Your wish is my command. So whatever that is that you want to wish for, what you want to stick in those cups, that energy is coming to you because the vulture is clearing out this. Now, this is very interesting. So you got the High Priestess card. This is what vulture is clearing out. There is some very, very powerful energy surrounding you that was making you feel suppressed, or it was pulling away your freedom somehow. Maybe a parent. We have a little child here. Maybe there is some sort of parental influence that you were finding difficult to push through to really get what it is that you needed for yourself, to regain your freedom. You know, this card depends on, like for me, the High Priestess is very Scorpio energy. Scorpio has a lot of natural intuitive ability to play with black magic and go into the book, and you know, and they're also you know, I would describe a lot of Scorpios as very heavy parental figures, like being involved in your life. So that's getting cleared. That's getting cleared out for you. I really love the tower moment, like that the rubble from that tower moment is getting cleared out, so you can just walk to where it is you want to go to have that freedom. So what sort of freedom are we talking about? Like, what is this freedom bringing towards Sagittarius? What is this freedom bringing towards my dear archers? You know, that's so cool. How are you guys depicted? You're depicted as, what is that beastly thing called? It's the half human, half horse. So sexy. Come on. With the, I know it's you, but what is that? That's the, it was right at the tip of my tongue. But that's what I'm feeling like. That's part of the reclaiming. This is the part of you that is being reclaimed. So that human aspect, that's been there, that's fine. But you lost this somehow. You lost that. You lost the, I'm not getting the word. You guys know what I'm talking about. The, to have your whole body to be a horse depicted as that really means that you are meant to just run wild and free when you need to do that. You really, I mean, that's what that animal is all about. And at one point when I was shuffling, I was just looking at that, I'm saying that animal is so beautiful. And it's so beautiful because it's so delicate and refined looking, but the energy and the power as well, like I can't think of any other animal on the planet that can look this beautiful and delicate and sexy and look like a wild, untamed beast ready to explode, like at the same time. Wow, Sagittarius. So you're getting that wild, untamed beast ready to explode, energy back. And as another fire sign, I can tell you that is, you need that, man. You need that. The world needs that. Ooh, the wind is, yeah, it's blowing the horse's mane. See, I went and got my hair cut yesterday. How's it? Does it look okay? Yeah, okay. It was getting a little wild and untamed. Oh my goodness, they are not going to stand up right now. Okay, maybe the rhino can support it. Ooh, we're going to look into the freedom. What is this freedom coming towards Sagittarius? What freedom is coming towards Sagittarius? You know, I really love your energy, guys. Okay, a card has flipped over, and it's beautiful. I'm just shuffling the deck, and I'm sitting here, and I'm sitting inside your energy. And you know what's so beautiful about you guys aren't suppressive. Like sometimes I feel like some of the other signs that come in, their energy comes in and it tries to control me is actually the best way to describe it sometimes. It kind of tries to control me. And you know, I won't be controlled because I'm a fire sign. So I get to, it can be very tiring. I never feel that with you guys. Like, it's really nice. I really like your energy, so thank you. You got the Justice card. Balance. Balance in the death and the rebirth of something. You know, with the pomegranate to me. So the death and the rebirth of something. It's balance in here. That's the freedom. Oh, what a wonderful freedom. So if there's, you know, something that needs, a death needs to come to something, whether it's a relationship, a situation, a project, a job, whatever, where you live. Spirit totally has your back on this. Totally has your back on this. The death, which we could see with the Tower card, right? I mean, that in a sense is like the death card too. Something majorly big has ended in your life. Vultures. What do we associate with death but vultures? And a rebirth that brings complete balance. And by having that balance, you are giving your freedom back. Awesome. That is so good. Freedom is yours. That's what it says. And you can overcome any obstacle. Oh, wow. You really can. I mean, look at this. Like, this is the kind of power that a horse has, but it's not very sexy. It's not very sexy and, like, refined, right? It gets the job done. It's a tank. It's the tank. The Sahara's tank. The jungle's tank. I don't know. Do they go in the jungle? I guess. If they can find some. They're mostly on the grass. No, they do go in the jungles. I remember seeing something on that. There was a mummy and her baby in the jungle. So they do go in the jungle. But you know what? Oh, hi. Mr. Bumblebee came by. It has a little crown on its horn, which is so cute. It's like, I can refine myself up. I can do it. I can be like horse. Oh, so sweet. The animals are so sweet, aren't they? My favorite people in the whole world are animals and little kids. Adults, I don't know. I got a lot of baggage. So drop the baggage, because I enjoy your energy. And I shouldn't say like all adults. A lot of adults. Yeah, you know what? If I go to my son's school, and it was one day I went and I had pizza before I went to the school. I had some lunch, I had some pizza, and I was in the kindergarten class. Cutest little girl. Oh my God, she was just so cute. I wanted to eat her up. She was so cute. So I was bending down to help her. I can't remember. Oh, I think I was helping her zip up her coat or something. So I'm like, you know, I was crouched down. She's like 4.5. Crouched down, and I'm like zipping up her coat. And she looks at me. So we're like face to face. She says, "You smell." I'm like, what? I had a shower today. What do you mean I smell? She says, "Yeah, you smell." I said, "Well, what do you smell?" She said, "It's gross. It's like food." I said, "Well, I ate. I had some pizza before I came." She said, "That's what I smell. It smells gross on you." I really wanted to give her a hug because I'm like, you're so honest. I love it. Because an adult would just be like, Cindy smelled like pizza today. And then they wouldn't talk to me. I'd be like, what's their problem? Why are they like that? I don't know where I was going with that. That's where I got off. Okay, so overcome any obstacles. What kind of obstacle? Like, what kind of obstacle? What are you worried about? Like, what kind of obstacle are you worried about that you need to overcome? Let's see, because you're going to overcome it. Let's see. What does Spirit have to tell Sagittarius about this obstacle? For me, it was, now I take a Tic Tac before I go into the school every time. Oh, that's so funny. I overcame that obstacle. I just needed someone to be truthful with me. What obstacle? What sort of obstacle? If something that comes out about parent, I would be like, that's so crazy. What sort of obstacle? Two cards, which is funny. 4 of Cups and 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're not done clearing stuff out is the message that I'm getting here. So you're going to be able to overcome that. So the 4 of Cups, they're really taking time to reflect. Yeah, this one doesn't have a lot of the traditional tarot. This person has like 3 cups in front of them. They're sitting there contemplating, meditating, whatever it is they're doing. And there's 3 cups stacked in front of them, and then coming out of like the air is sort of like Spirit's hand with a cup that they don't see. So it's sort of like, you know, don't get too focused on what you don't want, because what you want is right behind you. It's being offered to you, but you're missing that. This is not so much with this card. This card is really like taking time out to think about the cups that you do or do not want. What do you want filled in them? And then the 5 of Cups is dropping what doesn't serve you, and then almost to the point where I know one more has to go. I know one more has to go. Which one will it be, or when do I do it? So like, you're clearing something out, but it's almost like at the start of clearing something out. Clearing out what doesn't serve you, what is keeping you from being free. I almost got that damn word in my head again about the man horse. Oh, it's like, you know when something is at the tip of your brain tongue and it just doesn't. Anyways, yeah. So you're clearing stuff out. You're really clearing stuff out. You all need to be free. You need to feel free. I want to know what's holding you guys back, you know, and I'm going to go into a different deck. So, a different tarot deck. So this is the Tarot of the Night, Tarot de la Nuit, and I love it. It's my newest tarot deck. It's, you know, it gives you insight into the darkness. That's how I read it. Because all of these, it's in the night, right? And it's full of moonlight. And it's very oracle-like. So not only will you get the typical message that you would get from the tarot, but it's worth going into that book and getting the artist's or the author's message. So let's give it a good shuffle. I want to know, I would like actually Sagittarius to know anything important regarding future obstacles, overcoming these future obstacles, because you have Rhino energy here. Rhino energy. Anything overcoming these future obstacles for Sagittarius. Overcoming these future obstacles for Sagittarius. Oh. 8 of Wands. Interesting. There's your 8 of Wands. This person feels like they have a lot of freedom to me. They're dancing in the moonlight. You know, sort of going on their own journey in terms of their desire. You really need to be going on your own journey. You're doing that. Let's see what the book says. Because it really feels like this is a big part of what this reading is getting your freedom, overcoming those obstacles. If part of that obstacle is believing that you deserve your own freedom. Wands, Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, live in motion. Now I can move on with my life and go where I want to go quite faster than before. I have space around me. Freedom is mine at last. And my energy is intact, ready to be set in motion. So is yours. We both know what our goals are and what to do to reach them. Inspiration flows out of us. There's absolutely no stopping us. 101 tasks have to be done, and done they will be. And once the current project is completed, another will appear, even more stimulating. Of course, we must remember to always think before we act. But we must act without further delay. Life is interested only when lived in motion. I think this is originally a French deck, so it's the translation is sometimes, I think it's supposed to say, life is interesting only when lived in motion. The key words are motion, bursting energy, speed, inspiration, action, vitality. Is that not everything in there? Absolutely. Unequivocally. Oh, nice. Ace of Cups. That's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, she's a sexy mama. She's a sexy mama, and she's bringing you sexy love within yourself. Like, doesn't have to be with someone else. Well, outright do that stuff in your own private space, but let's read the book. I really get myself into too much trouble with my mouth. I've gotten better over the years, though. I really have. I used to spend a lot of time at the principal's office when I was a kid. Ace of Pentacles. Where the heck is the Ace of Cups? It's amazing how we get older and we kind of learn to... But you know, I've been noticing with older people, like my parents, some parents of friends, particularly the women, they just, filter is gone. I just had a conversation with my mom about that like a few weeks ago. I'm like, your filter is gone. Like, you need to, I don't know, put a little filter on it. And I have a friend and she was kind of like noticing the same about her mom. I think women after a while, we just had enough shit. Just like, I don't care. This is how I see it. And this is just how I'm going to say it. I don't know. I kind of hope I don't get to that point, but it's probably going there. Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck, underlined for you. Listen, your heart is speaking. I represent the beginning of love and new happiness. Romance may also be coming to you. Trust your heart to lead the way. Unconditional love is the essence of everything. I like that. Yeah. Experiment the flow of your emotions with no fear. Let your feelings show. Let the love that fills your heart shine through. Bring peace and forgiveness in all your relations. It is also a good time to start new projects. You can be sure of your creative potential. Offer yourself to others, to life, and to love. Remember my message. The more you give, the more you will receive. The key words to this card are inner feelings, emotional and spiritual fulfillment, love, creativity, fertility, birth of new projects. Wow. It's kind of like the Ace of Cups combined with the Empress. That's pretty cool. All right, Sag. From the Oracle deck, Return of Spirit, pop the deck. We're going to get a final message for Sagittarius. Chickadees. Spirits are here. They're my buddies. I love the chickadees. Oh, intuition. Oh, yeah. You know, the chickadees just came in for us to work with this deck. Do you hear them? Hi, Mr. Wasp. Get out of here. Yeah. So I talked about the chickadees yesterday with Libra, I think. Whenever I used to go walking in the woods as a little kid and almost get lost, be like in the middle just of the woods, it would just, all of a sudden, it would feel very dark and lonely, and I would think, did I go too far? And then a couple of chickadees would come by, and it would almost be like you're not alone. That was the feeling I would get. So I feel that now really strongly. When chickadees come by, you're not alone. Use your intuition on this. What it is that you really want. Your freedom. It's there. You have all the answers. You don't even need to come to me or anyone else's video. You have all the answers. You know what you need and what you want to make you happy. Right, chickadees? Yeah, they got our back in Buddha. We're good. Okay, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed that reading today. I hope it wasn't too loud with cars and such. I don't live in the woods yet, so I can't kind of completely get rid of those sounds. But yeah, until next week, Sagittarius, have a wonderful, wonderful week, and we'll see you next time, and enjoy that freedom. Bye.